Minasan konnichiwa, Sanisa desu. Hi everyone. Guess where I'm at? I'm at IKEA. Can you tell from the background? Kinda, sorta. You see that bus right there? You can get on that bus for free from Shin Yokohama, and they'll bring you here to IKEA. So basically, this is going to be a 10-minute story time and a walk around IKEA. Nick is handling some business for us about our apartment, so I came to IKEA to explore and look around and get me my ice cream. And it's going to be a story time about our whole experience of going to look at different kinds of apartments. So it's going to be a 10-minute story time and walk around IKEA. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, let's start. Okay, people, it's story time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, this is a story. This story starts with two people. One's a little chocolate black girl named Sunny, and one's a nice little marshmallow white boy named Nick. And for all those people who love s'mores, we decided we should come together and find ourselves some gingerbread crackers and get in between those suckers. That's a nice metaphor. So this little chocolate and that little marshmallow decided to go look for our graham cracker house. We said, hey, you're cool people and you're cool people. Let's help each other while we're here in Japan and let's be roommates. And we both agreed, okay, cool. At first, we were doing our own thing, looking for our own places. And I went to this nice agency who could speak English, and the lady there was really helpful. But I decided, okay, Nick, let's do this. Let's do this. So at first we decided to meet up on a Sunday. Okay, so we were walking down this strip in Kanai, which we both like to go drink and hang out in Kanai. So we were looking for an area in that section, and we have this bar that we always go to almost every weekend, and right next to the bar is a real estate agency. So we're like, hey, let's go check this place out. This day sucked. It was raining, it was cloudy, nothing good was happening on this day. But we were hopeful and faithful, and we said, let's put positive energy into the world and we'll get it back. This is what we believed. So we walked into the agency, okay? And they were real chill, and it was all Japanese staff, but Nick's Japanese is way better than my Japanese. So he was talking to them, and this really nice guy said, okay, there's 3 properties. Let's go check them out. So the first place, it was but it was all right. The second place, Nick actually really liked. I didn't really like it. It was a NeoDK, which is 2-bedroom, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. But the bedrooms were right next to each other. And a girl need her privacy. I'm not trying to, the doors was mad thin, and if anybody know anything about Japanese doors or infrastructure, it's thin. Okay, so I ain't trying to hear what you do in your room, and you don't need to hear what's going on in my room. None of that. So Nick really liked this place, but I said, you know what, Nick? I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, because I'm gonna research some other places, okay? But before we did that, we decided to go to one more agency that we had seen on the way to the agency that we were at. And everything in the mirror and the window display looked real nice. At first we passed it because we were like, oh, these are luxury apartments. We can't even afford this. But we decided, hey, let's go check it out so we can have a reference. We just saw average. Let's go see something real nice. Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me break it down. So we walk up in this place, and it's real shady. They weren't really being friendly to us, and they spoke Japanese and Chinese, but the agency was a Chinese spot, and the dude was telling the woman oh, show them this, show them that. Nobody wants this. But he didn't realize that Nick and I know Japanese, and Nick caught it. He was like, what's up with that? But we weren't trying to be rude, so they picked up 3 places for us, and we went, right? This is where the story begins at 4 minutes into this story. We go into the first place. And at first it's in the Kanai area, and we're like, dang, it's in the Kanai area, that's nice, like we're not gonna have to walk far. It's kind of pricey, but let me tell y'all what we walked into. Just we walking up these stairs, right? And I'm like, what the hell, where are we going? Because it looked like a jail. It looked like a small jail. Everything had bars on the windows. So and the stairs were like cement, and it was just like a mess, cobwebs and everything. So we walk up to the second floor and we open the door, and what I saw, like, I can't even, I'm trying to describe it to you. Okay, so when you walk in the door, it was like rust everywhere, and it just looked like a playground from World War III. Like, everything was rusty. So anyway, we walking through the place, and she's like, oh, this is this and this is that, and then she's like, oh, don't worry about that hole in the floor because we can get that patched up. And then nigga looking like, the hell with this floor? Like, what about this whole place, man? Like, it was terrible. So okay, so we were like, okay, that's fine. And then she said, well, she had one more place for us to show, and we were really interested in this place. So we started hiking up some trail, like going into the Amazon forest. And when we finally cleared the forest, there was like this stretch, and you could see these really nice properties, and we were like, oh, okay, good. But like, she tricked us, because right before we started going straight, she was like, we're here. And I turned to my left, and I was like, what the hell? It was worse than the first place. She said it was being renovated. What she meant to say is it should be torn down and burned to the ground. This place looked like somebody died. No, it didn't look like somebody died. It looked like a couple people got murdered in there. It was so filthy. It was so dirty. And so we walking around, and we're like, well, what part is being renovated? And she's like, oh, these doors and this tatami. And I was like, I couldn't even, I'm trying to be cordial, y'all. I'm trying to be cordial. But this place was so dirty and so stank and so rank. Like, I wouldn't let a dog live in this place. I wouldn't let a cat. I wouldn't let a roach. If there was a rat and a roach living in this place, I would tell the roach to jump on the rat's back, and then I would open the door and let them to free them. The streets of Japan are nicer and cleaner than the place we went to. I couldn't even believe they had the audacity to show people this property, and it had the nerve to be expensive. And the bathtub had a freaking boiler, like a World War III Jesus is coming ADD boiler in the bathroom. It was crazy. It was crazy. I've never seen something like that in my life. And the whole thing, like, we were trying to figure out is like, why would she show somebody, like, we told her our budget, why would she show somebody this kind of property? And like, it's kind of heartbreaking, because we figure, like, you know, people who are not supposed to be in the country, they have to basically pay like this a lot of money to live in that crap. Like, it was messed up. I told Nick, like, baby, leave this to me. I'm gonna hook us up. I'm gonna get us right, because this is not good. This is not good. So we, you know, Nick straight up was like, ma'am, you know, so sorry that you had to walk up to the top of Mount Fuji to get us here, because we legit like walked up to Mount Fuji to get here. Like, my legs were burning. I couldn't imagine doing this kind of walk. But she was like, you know, sorry, we're not even interested in this kind of mess. Like, it was crazy. So next day, like I said, I get on the internet. All you people, gaijin, Japanese people, it doesn't matter if you're looking for an apartment, I highly recommend gaijinpot.com. You can look for a job, you can look for apartments. Hey gaijin, if you guys want to pay me for putting your name out there, I'm always open to a little love and a little support. Anyway, I'm joking, but I'm serious. Yeah, I went through Gaijin Pot and I started looking up some apartment places, and that's when I stumbled upon Rent Life, which I mentioned in No, I haven't mentioned it yet. There's another video coming out soon. I've been making a stream of videos about how you need to. This is like when we were looking at apartments. Next video is like what paperwork you need for getting an apartment. And we went through Rent Life that was on Gaijin Pot. So I highly recommend that. That agency was legit. I don't know about the whole walking the streets and just going into the agency that you see. It didn't work out for Nick and I. It might work out for you. I guess it's a hit or miss. It was a total like miss for us. But yeah, guys, that's the story. I hope it was somewhat entertaining. We're in the chair sections now. I think by this point I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get up out of IKEA. No. I had to record this part because I wanted Nick to see the beds. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you all enjoy this story time video. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, any rants, raves, Sonny, you're so cute, give me your number and I want to marry you. We can do that. Alright, so just leave your comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And also remember to subscribe. Alright, everyone. I will see you next time. Jamatane. Bye bye.